learn what the two secret ingredients are, and they'll have 10 minutes to kind of figure that out, kind of jockey for position, grab their items, and then after 10 minutes, we'll give them a countdown. We will then go into a 30-minute chop battle royale for Marriott dominacy. Yes. So welcome to R Street Cafe Arena. And we are 1 minute away from the 10 minutes. And then we'll start to, we'll walk around, ask some questions. It'll be just like on Chop, but more invasive. And it'll be a lot of fun for everyone coming in. There's seats over here if you want to come and have a seat and sit down and relax, put your feet up to the side, and enjoy the show. I definitely would say to come on over and have a seat. So we're 1 minute from the 10-minute countdown. So we're going to start that 10-minute countdown, 10 seconds countdown. Should we do that with the secret ingredients first? Okay, so, and don't pull it up quite yet. Don't get antsy over there. So 2:30. So,
Can you hold on 1 second and let everybody in?
everyone, come on in, please. Have a seat. Come on in, plenty of room. You want to have a front row seat?
Come on, Janice.
Come on over. Plenty of chairs. Plenty of chairs. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Look at this crowd, everybody. Eric, it's for you. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nice. You're going to be right over there. Yes, let's go 231. So we're very close. Our final judge is here. Okay. So, are you guys ready? Let's slowly pull up your secret ingredients. Boom. There you go. So, what you guys see in front of you is giant jumbo white asparagus, which is in season right now, and you have rack of elk. So it'll be very important to highlight the elk and the asparagus. Those are very important ingredients for the judges. You have a plethora of ingredients to your left, chefs, to check out, and now you have your 10 minutes to figure out what you want to do. So good luck and have fun.
And just shortly here, we're going to be introducing our 4 lovely judges for our Master of the Craft Cook-Off. We'll let the nerves settle down for the contestants.
I'm nervous. We need to let mine settle.
So, chef contestants, just as a heads up, the way we set up your station is you have a white cutting board on top and then a regular cutting board underneath. So that is to make it easier for you to butcher your rack of elk however you want, and then drop your dirty cutting board down below. So just FYI, that's the best way to do that, is use your whiteboard for your butchery, drop it down below, and you got a perfectly ready to go cutting board for all your vegetables and goodies. You guys are focused. So for our audience here, I'd like to start introducing some of our special guest judges. Our first guest judge, his name is Mr. Joshua Johnson. Can I get a round of applause for Mr. Josh Johnson, please? He had to walk all the way from across the street from the Sheraton downtown Phoenix, so it's hot outside. So I actually worked with Josh at Sheraton Wild Horse Pass at Kai Restaurant for 3 years, and then Josh worked his way up and took over Kai after my departure, and Mr. Ed Farrow. So he's worked his way as sous chef, chef de cuisine. He is now executive sous chef of the Sheraton Downtown. He's been also worked in Las Vegas and at the Four Seasons. That's in Wyoming? Yeah. In Wyoming. They call him, his nickname is Big Country. Yeah. So welcome, Josh. Thank you for coming and joining us.
And our next celebrity chef, we have Mr. Jeffrey Pilditch. He's over at the JW Marriott Camelback Inn. So he's the executive sous chef over there. I worked with Jeff for about 5 years or so. 4 minutes? No, I don't think that. 5 years or so, 3, 4 years, somewhere like that. I don't know. Seemed like a long time. We worked together over there. Before there, he worked at the Ritz-Carlton with a couple of associates that actually work here. With Ava, there's one right there. I know there's a couple more over there. Rosa worked at the Ritz. Jeff worked in some freestanding restaurants, some country clubs. He was born and raised in Michigan. He loves doing a lot of things outdoors. He's got a little girl, a little 5-year-old that he loves. So let's give it up for Jeff.
Whatever you want. It's all open.
So the thing asks for your favorite culinary quote, and I was Googling. No, I don't need that. But, so my favorite thing when I was a server was people that used to ask me if things were spicy, and my answer was always, if you think ketchup is spicy, then yes, that's spicy. Because a lot of people have different levels of spice, right?
Spicy ketchup.
Yeah, I was going to let her explain that because I didn't understand it. But if you do not know, so our next celebrity judge, number 3, is Miss Brandy Staub, your Director of Hotel Operations.
And to hop in, our contestants have 2 minutes before we start our chop competition. 2 minutes. No. So Brandy's worked here for the last couple of years, and then prior to that, she was the director of restaurants up at Desert Ridge, and before that, she worked at the JW Camelback. I worked with her when I first started at the Camelback
about 12 years ago or so. So we worked together when we were both some youngins. Now we've all grown.
I don't know if I was young then, but I was younger.
Mr. Joey Schultz? Actually, I'm going to roam around a little bit. I'll let you take this one.
Here you go. Here you go.
That, and I want to eat a cherry.
And judge number 4, Mr. Joey Schultz, Senior Event Manager. Been in food and beverage for over 20 years. Prior to his position now, he was Director of Outlets, we're going to call that? Before here, he worked at the Mauna Lucia. Where else? Director of Banquets over there. So lots of food experience sitting at this table. So let's give it all up for our 4 judges while our competition 30 is about to begin.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. All right, let's give them a round of applause, guys. We're 10 seconds away from starting. 3, 2, 1, start. Icy peppers. So our chef contestants are going to be judged on multiple categories. So the categories they're going to be judged on are going to be presentation, creativity, technical skills, sanitation, their organization with their mise en place and prep, and then their timing. So then the final 2 will obviously be how they use the super secret special ingredients of the elk chop and the jumbo white asparagus. So Rainier's are awesome. Okay, who's first? Who's first? John Young. So, oh my gosh, you got the crowd. So John Young. Everybody's hero. What do you think you're going to be doing over here, John Young? Just don't have to give me all the information. Are you cutting purple potatoes? Yeah. So you're thinking you're going to do some kind of?
I have no idea.
Perfect. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. So Alicia Vargas, everybody wants to know who you picking.
Oh, I can't pick one. I can't. Nope, that's not fair.
Okay, I saw someone who I know will say who she thinks will win. Sonia Jimenez.
I'm gonna go with Alan.
Ooh. There you go, Alan. There's your boost of confidence. So since she pointed you out, Alan, I'm gonna come over here and see what you're doing. I see you got some Guajillo chilies boiling away here with some jalapeno and garlic. You're breaking down your elk. What do you think you're going to be doing over here?
I don't know yet, but wheels are turning. Wheels are turning.
Wheels are turning. I love it. And then Mr. Joseph Aguayo, the culinarian of the quarter, over here representing He is actually braving pitting of cherries in a 30-minute competition. I love it. So I brought in some Rainier cherries from the Northwest, which are amazing. And he's going to bring those bad boys out. And I see he's doing some shallots. He's got a little bit of wheat berry from Ramona Farms, mushrooms. Look, you have an array of a forest here. What are you thinking, Mr. Joseph?
I think I'm going to do a farro salad with the asparagus and a Rainier cherry gastrique.
Sounds good. Very exciting stuff. Very exciting.
So, Mr. Rivera, I see these potatoes are pretty large. You think they're going to boil in 30
It's
minutes?
going to be ready in 30 minutes. Actually, it's going to be ready in 10.
10 minutes?
Yeah, I believe in God.
All right, I'll come back in 10 minutes. I'll see if they're ready.
So believe it or not, 5 minutes is almost past already. We're at 25 minutes and 35 seconds. So Ms. Staub,
Yes, sir.
what are you looking for during this competition?
I'm looking for some good food.
Food, yeah. To good food. Love it.
I also enjoy some showmanship.
So what do you mean by showmanship?
Show me what you can do with those knives. Cut something amazing. Yeah. 34 days, accident free.
Perfect. Wow. This is you guys are a great crowd. Give yourself a hand of applause for how great this crowd is. Look at this. And one of our other guest judges here is Joey Schultz. Joey, what are you looking for? What are you focused on right now?
I think the creativity of the team. I'm excited to see what they come up with the ingredients that they have available.
Oh my gosh, I see corn on open flame in the arena for the first time ever. I see it, there it is. Oh my gosh. That's intense. That's intense. Sonya's got money right now, Allen, so you got to make this happen. Making it happen. I'm seeing a lot of creativity. You guys doing a good job. You want it?
So, Albert, how do you feel that Mr. Young's kind of invading your space with his lamb over here?
It don't faze me any.
Or, excuse me, elk.
Yeah, I'm used to it pretty much. All the time. Invading my space and stealing my stuff.
Hey, you said I could have this.
So what do you got working over here?
I can't tell you, it's top secret.
Chef Matthew, what is Mr. Vargas got going on over there?
I don't know. I was just about to check in with Mr. Vargas. So what's your plan of action here? I see you just threw a little bit of tuxedo orzo in some water here. What's your dish thinking?
It's probably going to be just some basic seared cuts with a chocolate sauce on top.
Ooh, a little chocolate sauce. Going a little sweet in with the savory mix.
I like it.
Taking a risk. There is an ice cream machine over there if somebody's thinking about using it. I don't know how many brave souls we have out here.
Uh-oh. So we got some equipment going on over here. I see a puree possibly happening.
We're pureeing some asparagus here.
We got some white asparagus puree happening. We got some Guajillo chili puree going on. That was intense. We are at,
Need me to hold that for you?
we are at the 21 minutes left mark. 9 minutes has passed. 21 plus 9 equals 30. So from a safety, security standpoint, how are you feeling about everything right now?
Everything is great. The fire panel is on test mode, so we're good to go.
So we're all good?
Yes.
Is it getting a little warm in here?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Is it just me? Say it when I say that. But it does smell good in here, though, too, right? Is that?
Smells good.
It's all. It's a food. It's a food. Yeah. Actually, which one? Mr. Eric? Yes. Maybe Matthew wants to comment on what Eric's got going on there. That craziness.
You got a little, you do have a little craziness going on here. What are you thinking with the mushrooms and the wine?
It's going to be delicious.
We're about 6 minutes in. You think those potatoes are almost done?
It's almost done, man. Almost done.
Is this a classic Puerto Rican dish right here?
Yeah, it's very authentic. I grown up with this.
So what these Brave Souls are, what these Brave Souls are fighting for is a chance to represent the Renaissance Downtown Phoenix Hotel within Marriott. This is a nationwide competition. So the top 20 scores in our region will move on to the next round of regionals. So one of these fine gents are hoping to represent our fine hotel going forward. So super excited, no pressure, but one of these guys will move forward. But they're all winners in our hearts, right? Yeah. So the final destination would be to go all the way to Marriott headquarters in Maryland.